Hey, what's going on, Pirate Nation? Hope that everything is quite well with you. I'm extremely excited to talk to you about wellness during the holidays. Now, the most important thing, of course, in life is understand your lane. And you know what? Though I may care about this topic, I'm clearly not in my lane. So I'm really excited to bring to you two amazing people that are part of Pirate Nation. Of course, the wonderful Miss Meadows, and of course, Miss Stewart. Miss Meadows, Miss Stewart, how are you doing today?
Hey, how are you? Doing
Oh,
great.
doing good.
Doing great. Thank
Good.
you.
Hey, so we are getting ready to jump into a holiday break, and I know that you all put together this amazing presentation to share out with our pirate families of things that they should know, especially as we walk into the holiday season.
Yeah, so thanks so much, Dr. Clarkson. We just wanted to ensure that our pirate parents had the support that they needed to support our scholars during the holidays.
All right, let's get it.
All right, so the first thing we should discuss is parenting and being patient through this pandemic that we're in, right? Parenting style, it matters. When we're talking about the responses that we are trying to evoke from our scholars, your different parenting styles is going to impact the response you'll get from them. So let's talk about being a disciplinarian or authoritarian parent. So this type of parent enforces those strict rules. It's the parent that's like, it's because I say so, you better do it. So communication is pretty much one way and not a revolving door of communication from parent to child. Okay. Then we have the permissive parent. This type of parent typically communicates really open, allows their child to have autonomy, but rules aren't really enforced. This is the friend parent. This is the parent who you can kind of get away with really whatever, right? And so these parents allow their kids to pretty much do what they want with limited guidance or direction. Okay. Then we have the uninvolved parent, and this is the parent who really has the kids fending for themselves. Maybe they have their own issues going on or needs, but there's little nurturing and little guidance being provided to our scholars. And so these parents have a limited engagement with their children and rarely implement rules. Okay. So lastly, we have the fair but firm authoritative parent. So rules are clearly defined, expectations for the kids are defined, and also you're pretty flexible and understanding as well. There's some fluid communication back and forth. Parents are listening and taking their children's feelings into considerations and their opinions. Also allowing their children to make their mistakes on their own and develop on their own as well. So the authoritative parents are nurturing, supportive, and often in tune with their children's needs, and they guide their children through open and honest discussion. And through research, this is the parenting style that produces the best outcome when it comes to the behaviors we like to see in our scholars.
Hmm. All right. Well, that explained a whole lot. Especially that definitely helped me out. Let me see what's going on with our next slide here.
All right, so we're getting into parenting styles and family impact. So during this time, it will be very important to reflect on a few things, and a few things are ask yourself things like, how has my parenting style changed since the pandemic? How can you be more patient? Do I compare my children to each other? Are you criticizing more than praising, or vice versa? So this season is very important. So we just wanted to give out tips on how to maintain family engagement. So you can do some of those things through cooking together, doing exercises, having family game nights, watching sports or movies on Netflix, also doing TikToks. During this time, it's also important to identify triggers. Once triggers are identified, create a plan to manage them. Secondly, observe how you respond to your child's behavior. And most importantly, setting time for yourself, meaning participating in self-care, is very important during this time as well.
So wait a minute, you want me out here doing TikTok dances? Is that what you're telling me? I don't know. See now I got concerns. Now I got concerns. But I do understand. I see a lot of families that engage in TikTok dances, and it seems like it's something that everyone can enjoy. It's never really the tool, but how you manage the tool of social media, you know. So I definitely love that as an idea. And what's your favorite movie that you're watching on holiday movie, just in general? What's your favorite holiday movie?
Favorite holiday movie, hands down, Home Alone.
Home Alone,
every
good
year.
choice. Come on, Miss Stewart, what you got? Favorite holiday movie?
This Christmas, and it's not because Chris Brown is in it.
No. The fact that you put in that disclaimer, though. But I love that you all, these are really great suggestions for our Pirates family. So check those two movies out if you haven't already. So those are things, of course. Mine, I would definitely have to go Home Alone. And I love The Christmas Story because it always makes me laugh. Always makes me laugh. All right, let's see what's going on next.
Alrighty, so here we're just going to talk about some things that would allow to build on some of the family strengths. So having those positive relationships, it helps your child to feel secure and loved. It also helps with supporting with conflict resolution and problem solving. So being positive, having positive relationships provides children with the skills they need to build healthy relationships. Okay, so it starts at home. In addition to that, another thing that we can do to build on family strengths, quality time and positive communication. So setting up time for positive activities with your family. So back to that TikTok and YouTube and cooking, that's positive time. Be open, listen to your children without judgment. Allow a revolving door for expressing thoughts and feelings openly. Look forward for opportunities to send praises. Good job, you did great. I love when you do that, right? Be open to having difficult conversations because that's going to come. And also pay attention to those nonverbals, okay? So you're having some conversation with your scholar and you're really not hearing them say anything, but you can see it all over their face, what they're experiencing, okay? So pay attention to those. And lastly, connection. It takes a village, right? Okay, who are your supports around you? Who can support you with your scholars? Maybe you need some respite. Maybe you need some time for self, okay? Make sure you have those supports in place.
I like everything that you said because it's very important. Like cooking, great way to bring the family together. However, if somebody's burning Jello, that is not a good way to spend time together because who's going to eat that? And then now we got questions about how you burning Jello, fam. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. But I do agree. Those are the things that build those family strengths. It definitely does take a village. And thank you both for taking this time to talk about how do we build this really strong village inside of Pirate Nation during the holiday season. All right. So what's going on this slide? Talk to me about this mindful coping strategies. Let's talk about this.
Okay, last but not least, our coping strategies. Coping skills help you tolerate, minimize, and deal with stressful situations in life. Managing your stress well can help you feel better physically and psychologically, and it can impact your ability to perform your best. All coping skills are created equal. Sometimes it's tempting to engage in strategies that will give you quick relief, but might create bigger problems for you down the road. It is important to establish healthy coping skills that will help you reduce your emotional distress or rid yourself of the stressful situations you face. And here we provided an article, and we provided also a YouTube link that helps you get an idea of what mindfulness is. Some things that you can do as coping strategies: you can participate in meditation, you can engage in spirituality or religion, of course, self-care and time for yourself. That's most important. Physical activities like exercises and just hanging out with friends.
I like that. Being able to hang out with friends is always a good thing. It's always a good thing to be able to hang out with friends, especially during the holiday season. You all have put together this amazing presentation that I know will definitely help out. But if people need a little bit additional help, what are some resources that they can go to?
Sure. So we have CHAMPS, which is the Children and Adolescent Mobile Psychiatric Service. We provided their link and also a phone number, as well as the DC Access Helpline. You can give them a call. And then additionally, we also have the Latin American Youth Center also provided for you.
Right. So I'm just looking to make sure I have that right. So that number to CHAMPS is 202-481-1440, correct?
Correct.
Awesome. And that's a number that can, of course, be called at any time, correct?
That is correct.
Oh, that is definitely helpful. That's definitely helpful to support our families. All right. I think that is everything that you all have for us. Hey, thank you all so much, Ms. Meadows, Ms. Stewart, because we know the importance of making sure that during this holiday season that we want to see all our families bright and ready to complete the school year for 2022. All right. Is there any other lasting advice that you can give our pirate families during this time?
I would say self-care is important. Okay, take time for yourself. Be open. And be a good communicator and enjoy your holiday.
Yes.
Ms. Meadows, what
Also
about
be
you?
safe. Be safe, and we look forward to seeing y'all next year. And we just hope that you guys take this time to be able to spend time with your family and to reset a little bit. So we look forward to seeing your bright faces.
Hey, peace and blessings to everyone that's taken the time to listen to the amazing work that's done by Miss Meadows and Stewart every day at Pirate Nation. If you all need any additional help, take the time to find them in the hallway. Easily some of the most friendliest people that you'll meet, just not in this building, but on this planet Earth. Happy holidays from all of us here at Paul, and thanks again for taking the time to listen about coping strategies that you can use during the holidays. Until next time.